Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we are going to recognize the seniors on the Thunder Boys basketball team and our basketball managers. First, the managers. Our first manager of the evening is Avery Bolts. Avery is the daughter of Nathan and Catherine Bolts. Her message to parents: dear mom and dad, thank you for all that you do for me. Thank you for the endless love and support that you guys show each and every day. Good luck being empty nesters next year, but don't worry, I'll be back to do the laundry. I love you, Avery. Avery Bolts. Our next manager is Addison Burke. Addison is the daughter of Dan and Jessica Burke. Her message to parents: dear mom and dad, thank you for your continuous support the past 18 years. Dad, I will miss watching KU basketball games with you, and Mom, I will miss our shopping trips to Target. Love you guys the most, Addison Burke. Our next basketball manager is Garrett Colgan. Garrett is the son of Chad and Jessica Colgan. His message to parents: thank you guys for all the support through my years of basketball, especially during my journey from JV basketball to becoming the best manager in the state. Don't let the dog get too lonely when I leave. Love, your only child, Garrett. Garrett Colgan. Our next manager is Sam Dom. Sam is the son of Stan and Sydney Dom. His message to parents: thank you for giving me life. I love you guys infinity, Sam Dom. Our next manager this evening is Caroline Rome. Caroline is the daughter of Tony and Susan Rome. Her message to parents: thank you guys for all you do for me and your constant support. Have fun having the house to yourself next year. Love, your favorite child, Caroline. Caroline Rome. And now for our SJA basketball seniors. Our first senior this evening is Evan Damol. Evan is the son of Ryan and Christy Damol. His message to parents: dear mom and dad, thank you for all your support and encouragement over the past 4 years and for preparing me for the next 4. Love, Evan. Evan Damol. Our next basketball senior is Jacob Fratzel. Jacob is the son of Matt and Carla Fratzel. His message to parents: thank you for everything you have done for me and the path you have helped pave for me along my journey. I appreciate you guys a lot. Jacob Fratzel. Our next basketball senior is Noah Hornbeck. Noah is the son of Joe and Melissa Hornbeck. His message to parents: thank you, mom and dad, for supporting me with all my sports. I love you, Noah. Noah Hornbeck. Our next basketball senior is Jake Kolich. Jake is the son of Jerry and Dana Kolich. His message to parents: mom and dad, thank you for supporting me throughout all of my sporting activities throughout the years. I am extremely grateful for everything you guys have done for me. Love you guys, Jake. Jake Kolich. Our next basketball senior is Cade Kwapazeski. Cade is the son of Keith and Beth Kwapazeski. His message to parents: thank you for always showing up to my games and constantly showing support for me. I wouldn't be here without everything that you guys have done for me. Thank you, Cade Kwapazeski. And And your final boys basketball senior of the evening, Jonathan May. Jonathan is the son of Eric and Angela May. His message to parents: dear mom and dad, thank you for always supporting me in my basketball career. Thanks for driving me all over the city for different tournaments and always encouraging me whenever I've had a bad game. Jonathan May. Thank you and congratulations to all our basketball managers and basketball seniors. James Academy. We are glad that you are here. Tonight's game features the Mustangs of Blue Valley North and the Thunder of St. James Academy. In accordance with the Kansas State Fire Marshal regulations, we request that you take a moment to identify the emergency exits closest to you. We have checked these exits and other emergency equipment in this building and verified that they are operable in case of emergency. Tonight's competition is being conducted according to the rules of the Kansas State High School Activities Association and the National Federation of State High School Associations. Kansas and many states across the country are experiencing a shortage of officials. Officiating is often a thankless job. Most officials do it for the love of the game and the love of the kids. Remember, as you watch tonight's contest, if we do not have officials, we do not have games. Please use special rules at all times. Good sportsmanship is always out. If you would like to join the third team to become an official, contact your athletic director or visit the site www.callthegame.com. Please assist us in the promotion and achievement of good sportsmanship by keeping this contest at a high level of fair, clean, and wholesome competition. Thank you for your cooperation. And now, if you would please stand, bow your heads as we begin in prayer. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, amen. Thank you, Lord, for the gifts of our athletic abilities that bring us to this event. Bless these athletes, protect them from injury, and help all who gather around this court to enjoy the traditions of competition and sportsmanship. May St. James the Greater help us to be victorious over all our difficulties and lead us to be witnesses to your love. In your name we pray, amen. In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit, amen. And at this time, if you please, remain standing as we honor America with our national anthem.
Blue Valley North versus St. James Academy. Getting set to tip off right away. We're going to send it down to Mary Claire.
Thank you, Jude. Coach, how do you plan to contain Will Davis, who averages 15 points and 7 boards a game for this Mustangs team?
Well, he's one of the more talented guys in our league. Really talented, really skilled. The point guards were going good too. We got to do a great job of those two guys, trying to keep them off the glass with their size.
What do your guys need to do defensively tonight to limit this dominant Blue Valley North squad?
We talked about it. We've got to be the more physical team. We've got to be the more aggressive team, and we've got to be able to match their intensity.
Thank you, Coach.
Thanks.
We welcome you to St. James Academy. I'm Jude Wonder, alongside all EKL defensive end today in substitution of Will Nichols, Max Raquette. Max, how are we feeling today?
I'm feeling great. I'm just happy to be here. A bit stressed out. I got some big shoes to fill. Missing Will Nichols tonight.
Absolutely, Will. We love you. Have fun at your college visit. All senior lineup tonight for the Thunder on senior night. It's Jacob Fratzel, Jake Kolich, Cade Kwapazetsky, Noah Hornback, and Jonathan May. Last time these two teams met, it was a 60-49 Blue Valley North victory. The player to watch here is Will Davis, number 4 right there, the sophomore, listed at 6'8", set to tip off with Noah Hornback. Here's the tip. The Blue Valley North Mustangs will win it. Blue Valley North wearing the Navy away uniform, St. James wearing the home whites. Dusson gives it over to Sand. It's Weicheldorfer at up top, back over to Sand. Into the corner, it's Dusson. Dusson over to Sand for 3. That one no good. Noah Hornback will come down with the rebound, and it'll be Thunder basketball.
Yep. What I like there from Blue Valley North is that they were getting the ball out quick. They were passing it as fast as possible, knowing get rid of the ball or drive, shoot it, just not holding the ball.
Kolich over on the other end, gives it to Kwapazetsky. Kwapazetsky kicks it to Jake Kolich, dribble drive up and in, can't get the right-handed to go. Rebounded by Blue Valley North.
That was a good drive. I'd like to see more of that from St. James.
Yeah, good take, just couldn't get it to go there. Dusson trying to get it in, stolen away by Noah Hornback. We'll be saying his name a lot tonight on the rebounding end for the Thunder. Fratzel trying to work his magic inside, up, high off the glass, no good. Another rebound by Noah Hornback. Gives over to Kolich. Kolich with the mid-range floater, no good. Out of bounds, they're going to say stays here with the Thunder. Good hustle by Jake Kolich.
So far, it looks like St. James is having a hard time making the easy layups, which is going to come back to bite them in a game like this.
Gotta love the hustle, though, by Noah Hornback and Jake Kolich, just trying to fight for extra possessions. Love to see the all-senior lineup out there gluing together early in this one. Kolich with the ball over on the right wing. Gives over to May in the corner. Guarded by the taller Davis. May gives it over to Kwapazetsky. Back over to Kolich. Thinks about the deep 3, doesn't take it, gives it over to May. Back up top to Hornback, 10 on the shot clock. Hornback gonna try to dribble drive inside, up with the right hand, no good, but 2 shots coming up for Noah Hornback.
Good attempt there by Noah. Hopefully he can knock these in and set Thunder up by 2.
Hornback's first free throw up and in. Blue Valley North coming into this game with a 10-3 record. One of the best teams in the EKL. Hornback drills both like you talked about, Max, and a 2-0 Thunder lead to start this one. Dusson still running the point for the Mustangs. Gives it over to Sand. Back to Dusson, trying to dribble drive on the baseline. Kicks out to the corner. It's Weicheldorfer. Kicks it back out. Pearsall tries to get over to Davis. Up top, guarded by Jonathan May. Jonathan May, probably one of the best defenders on this team. There's an open 3 way off there by Pearsall.
That was really good defense there by the Thunder. They weren't biting on the jab steps or, yeah.
Absolutely. That one stolen away there. Dusson takes it. Dusson guarded by May. Trying to dribble drive inside with the left hand. Gets up, puts up with the right. That one just rolls around. They're going to say out of bounds.
Good defense there by Jonathan May, keeping his guy in front of him.
Hornback with it now, gives it over to Kolic up top. Low scoring affair in this one so far. Gives over to Kwapazetsky up top. Over to Kolic, thinks about the deep three, won't take it. Frautzel with it now. Has to put something up. Deep heave, that one no good. Davis with the rebound, trying to push the pace for the Mustangs. It's Pearsall, back to Davis. Haven't seen much of him so far tonight. Sand with it, trying to dribble drive in with the left hand, kicks out for an open Dusan three, no good, fighting for the rebound. The Mustangs come down with it again. Thinks about the mid-range, doesn't take it, kicks it back out to Davis. Good defense so far by the Thunder, just haven't been able to get that defensive rebound. Davis with the ball. Good defense by Jonathan May once again. Sand dribble driving in, kicks it out. It's over to Pearsall, back to Dusan up top. That one batted away, fighting for the rebound. They're going to stay out of bounds. Thunder basketball, good defense there by the Thunder as the substitutions come in. It's Emmett Peters, Matthew Davis, Frankie Mangini, and Evan Daymall.
Great defense there by Cade Kwap. Just a situation where he was there at the right time.
This Mustang offense already having trouble trying to score on this Thunder defense. Substitutions in. Emmett Peters, last time these teams faced, he had 24 points. As here he puts up a corner three. No good. Davis with the rebound. And you love that shot if you're the Thunder. Peters will drill that most of the time. You need to get him some open looks like that. That one just under the rim. Got rejected by it almost.
Seems like Tyler did not know where the basket was on that, Jude.
Absolutely. Frankie Mangini kicks it back out to Matthew Davis. Matthew Davis has been playing some really good basketball off the bench for this Thunder team. Great find inside. Frautzel with the assist to Frankie Mangini in the Mustang timeout by Coach Pfeiffer.
Great play by Frautzel. He really is a field general out there on the court.
I mean, wow, what a play. Kicks it out from underneath the baseline. Everyone sucked down in. Frankie Mangini wide open. This defense so far, Max, has been electric for the Thunder. What have you seen, or any players you've seen stick out?
Well, me personally, I have seen Noah Hornback, Jonathan May. Those are two guys I really like on defense. Jonathan, big fundamental guy. He makes sure to watch the near hip of the offensive player to make sure they're not going to jab step or fake him out in any way. Keeping them in front of him is a big thing. And then Noah Hornback, you just got to love his athleticism.
Yeah, Noah Hornback, one of those guys that will always be hustling his butt off for this team.
He really is a Dennis Rodman-like player.
Absolutely. You'll see him rebounding, a little bit of scoring, some good passing. He can do a little bit of everything. Coming out of the timeout is the Mustangs. We'll see what they have drawn up. Dusan, corner, open look for three. That one off the side of the backboard, but they get the offensive rebound. Dusan tries a step back three. That one no good. Fighting for the rebound. Mustangs come down with it again. And on the third chance bucket, Brandon Pearsall puts it up and in.
That's a rebound you got to have, Jude.
Absolutely. Those rebounds are going to kill him.
Great defensive plays right there. Just couldn't get the board.
Frautzel with it, kicks it out. Daymall will try a three. That one just short, rebounded by Davis. Davis dribbling it up for the Mustangs. Over to Dusan. Guarded all the way out there by Frautzel. They're respecting his deep shot ability. Daymall backing off, letting him shoot the deep shot. He's not going to take it, gives it over to Pearsall. Now it's Dusan trying to run the baseline. Good layup up and in to tie this thing up at 4.
Good layup right there. What I'm really liking is how fast they're moving the ball, not holding it in one spot. We saw that a little bit earlier. The Thunder struggled and had to force a shot they did not want to take.
Yeah, and good halftime adjustment by the Mustangs coaches. There's Mangini, left hand. That one won't go. Rebounded by Will Davis once again. Dusan over to Davis. Sand back to Dusan. Dusan's going to be one of those troubles tonight for the Mustangs, or for the Thunder rather, to try to stop him. Davis tries a deep three. That one no good, but no one there to box out, and an easy bucket by Trey Wexeldorfer.
That was great court awareness, noticing that Will Davis was wide open for three.
Damal up and in.
Once again, another great play by Jacob Fratzel, finding Evan Dejamal wide open in the paint.
Sand picks up his dribble, kicks it over to Dusan. Dusan, the field general for this Mustang team, trying to draw up some plays here. Davis with it. Back to Dusan. Thinks about the three, doesn't take it. He's going to drive in. Right hand, mid-range floater up and in, and that's one of the hardest shots in basketball, that one-leg mid-range floater, but Dusan knocks it down. Fratzel with the ball now, gives it over to Mangini. Mangini trying to dribble drive in with the left, kicks it out to Peters. Peters trying to make something happen in the corner. Be a foul on the floor by Tyler Sand.
Here you see Jacob Fratzel taking two guys with him, leaving Dejamal wide open in the paint for an easy layup.
And those are those looks you want. Evan Damal really good at those shots underneath the basket. And Fratzel been doing a really good job of being able to find those guys. As he'll be on the bench here with a break. Kolich into the game. Kolich into the corner. Up top to Peters. You gotta get Peters starting to go here. He had 24 points like we talked about in last game. 0 so far in this short first quarter. Mangini with it, trying to dribble drive with his dominant left hand. Kicks it over. Davis tries a three. That one just too long there. Dusan with the rebound. About a 3-second differential between shot and game clock, so they have to put something up.
See Will Davis there trying to get open in any way possible.
Trying to back down Matthew Davis. That one almost looked like he threw it away, but Jackson Rice comes down with it. Dusan with the ball up top. 13 seconds left on the game clock. Puts up a deep three. That one up and in. What a shot by C.J. Dusan.
First three made of the game. It seems both teams have been struggling so far, but Dusan's getting hot.
Mangini with a deep three at the buzzer. Won't go. 11-6. Mustangs lead this one. Mary Claire will send it down to you.
Very fast-paced first quarter we've seen here. Thunder are down by 5. They got to keep rebounding.
Halftime, good timeout adjustment by Coach Ryan Pfeiffer and this Blue Valley North team, and that's why they have that 10-3 record. Started off really slow, but able to go on an 11-2 run to end the quarter. Going into the second quarter, Max, what would you like to see the Thunder change or make some adjustment here in this break to try to cut back into this deficit?
So I've noticed a lot of missed shots so far, usually from the three-point. They missed a few layups, which they should have made, but you can't make them all. So I'd like to see them focus more on layups, because when I used to play with all these guys. One thing I noticed is when one thing's not going for you, you got to try other stuff to help pick you back up.
I agree with that one. Got to try to take it to the rim, and what we've seen tonight is when the Thunder have been able to take it to the rim, they've been able to kick it out for an easy two. That's how they've gotten all their points so far tonight. McGee inbound it. Peters running the point. Something you don't see very often is Emmett Peters running that point guard position, but he's in it tonight. What a play design for a wide open Noah Hornback. An off-ball screen and a good pass by Frankie Mangini for the assist to Noah Hornback.
That was a really good play call right there from Coach Dom. You really don't see those until later in the game when they need a couple quick points. Nice seeing it this early.
And you'd love to see it coming out of the quarter, get some of that momentum back, as there's a deep three up and in for Jackson Reese.
Seems like Blue Valley North is picking up. They're heating up.
And you got to guard that deep ball if you're the Thunder. That's how Blue Valley North has been able to beat all the teams they've beaten, is that deep ball. Hornback with it now. Trying to find the open man. Mangini has it, thinks about the three, doesn't take it. Tough left hand, no good. Rebounded by Will Davis and the Mustangs. Duson now trying to push the pace for the Mustangs. Davis, that one's going to be a travel in the right call there. Looked like he took just the extra step before going to that dribble.
Yep, there he just took one extra step he didn't need to. What I'd like to see from Frankie right now is he seems when he's driving to be a little bit out of control. I'd like him to slow it down a little to perfect his shot, make it a little better rather than just chucking it up.
Damal with it now on the right wing. Kicks over to Hornback in the corner. Hornback dribble drive up with the right hand, no good, and a foul. 2 shots coming up for Noah Hornback. We're going to say he hit the side of his head there.
I'm loving that drive from Noah. He had the baseline wide open. He just couldn't lay it in.
Hornback 2 for 2 from the line tonight so far. 2 more shots coming up for Hornback. Hornback goes 3 for 3. Fratzel will check back into the game for McGinney. Fratzel, one of those guys you absolutely need on the floor for the Thunder, and he will play the most minutes in pretty much every single game. Hornback perfect from the line tonight, 4 for 4. 6 of the 10 points for the Thunder coming by Noah Hornback.
You really like to see it coming from Noah. He's not a big shooter, but he sure does play hard.
Absolutely. Duson kicks it over. Another 3 for Reese. This one no good. Fratzel goes up and gets the rebound. Something you love to see. Jacob Fratzel's ability to rebound the basketball at the height he has. Bullock's dribbling it out, gives it to Hornback. And they're going to say he took one too many steps. On the other end now, there's a travel Mustang basketball.
Yep, looks like Noah just needs to put the ball down a little bit faster.
14-10, Mustangs lead with 6 minutes left in the second quarter. Reese with the ball, trying to give to Duson, and he will. Open 3, that one no good, but an offensive rebound blocked away by Hornback. Batted out again, an open 3 for the Mustangs, no good, and the Thunder finally come down with the rebound. Fratzel with it now, trying to push the pace. It's Damal trying to find Hornback. That one, yeah, and there's going to be the foul there on Hornback.
Seemed like Hornback was just a little bit off balance right there.
And something the Mustangs have been able to do at a high level tonight is their offensive rebounding. We saw 2 to 3 missed shots right there on that possession. You're going to say Matthew Davis didn't fully substitute in at the right time.
If we look at that last play, one thing I noticed is there was only one Blue Valley North player in the paint trying to get the rebound, and he just tips it out to his team.
Yeah, something that Blue Valley North has the advantage in tonight big time is the height. With St. James, they've never been a team that has had a lot of height. This team for Blue Valley North, almost every single guy is about the height of Evan Damal, the tallest player, which is something you don't really see that often. As their big guy tries a deep 3 and he hits it. Trey Wetzeldorfer listed as a 6'8" shooting guard, something you don't see that often. Fratzel with it now, trying to find somewhere to go with it. Great find inside to Hornback, and Hornback puts it up and in.
Amazing find right there by Fratzel. He really scans the court when he has the ball in his hands.
Right-handed floater again. This time won't go, and Fratzel comes down with the rebound. Thunder within 5 here, trying to slowly cut this deficit and make it a one-possession game. Tough layup, no good there by Fratzel. It'll be Mustang basketball.
Amazing find right there by Fratzel, just finding the right ball placement and bounce past it straight to Noah Hornback for an easy lay.
Yeah, having to stretch his right arm all the way out there to get the right angle for it to come right perfectly into Hornback's lap.
Now,
for the easy 2.
What I've noticed on Blue Valley North's defense is when you crash the paint, they tend to leave their guy, and there's always one person open. So if you can get them with their momentum going into the paint, it should be an easy lay.
Yeah, absolutely, Max. You'd love to see more of those dribble drive kick out situation. We haven't seen the Thunder hit a 3 yet tonight. I believe that's my prediction. The first 3 that the Thunder are going to be able to hit tonight is going to be off a dribble drive in and kick out. As there's a 3 on the other end. That one way short by Davis, but they're going to call a foul on the floor by Matthew Davis.
As you see right here, the missed shot and Matthew Davis reaching over, which is the correct call in this scenario.
Yeah, you'd like to see him trying to find his way to get in front of him, trying to box it out. As Dusan tries a corner 3, no good. Hornback comes down with the rebound.
Quick pass from Dusan, right back to Dusan, trying to knock the Thunder off their feet a little, trying to shock them.
Ratzel with the ball now, kicks it out. Davis for a 3, up, no good. Fighting for the rebound, the Mustangs come down with it. Just like I said, try to dribble drive in and kick it out. That time it just doesn't hit for Matthew Davis. Dusan with the ball, kicks it back into the corner. Dribble drive in for Pearsall, up and in with the mid-range. Blue Valley North has been able to score at a high level on those types of shots tonight. Fratzel, amazing find inside to Damon, can't get it to go, but will stay here with the Thunder.
That was a really good screen right there by Noah Hornback. Jamal just wide open right there, couldn't lay it in.
Yeah, almost looked like the wingspan from the defender. Almost maybe might have got a piece of it from behind him as Kwapizetsky checks into the game. Fratzel now trying to put it up way over the 6'8" guard. That one not going to go. Will Davis with the rebound for the Mustangs.
Great defense by Jonathan May right there.
Sand kicks it out to Pearsall, back to Dusan. Dusan has been that lethal weapon for the Mustangs so far in tonight's game. Will Davis up top. We have not seen him score yet tonight, but man, has he shown his athleticism on the boards. Dusan with a way deep 3. That one no good, but once again, another offensive rebound. Good defense by Hornback to poke it away from behind and give it over to Kwapizetsky for the steal. On the other end, Hornback fine inside to Kwapizetsky, up and in.
Once again, Cade Kwap, right place, right time on both ends of the court.
Absolutely great teammates there. Noah Hornback, Cade Kwapizetsky doing it both on the defensive and offensive end. Great job by both of those two. Dusan with it up top. Looks like the Thunder in a 2-3 zone sort of look here, switching out of the man defense. Sand up with it. What a tough shot that one was by Tyler Sand.
Jonathan May taking the ball up high. Don't see that often.
Yeah, this one batted away. They'll say it is batted, so it's not an over-the-back call. Fratzel with it now. Has the numbers if he wants to take it. And he gets held there. Foul on the floor by the Mustangs. A minute 58 in this one. 21-14 Mustangs lead.
See Noah Hornback driving the ball right there. Passed it to Cade for the easy layup. Wide open. Blue Valley North was not ready on defense.
Fratzel to inbound it from the baseline. Gives over to Kwapizetsky. Kwapizetsky to Fratzel. Thinks about the 3, won't take it. Tries to drive baseline. Tries to find May inside. That one just a little bit too hard. Jonathan couldn't handle that one.
I really like that play right there. Just a little bit of miscommunication. Jonathan May crashing the paint a little too fast.
Yeah, great play design. Just couldn't get that one to go as Dusan now dribbling with it. Kicks it over into the corner and back to Sand. Davis trying to get it inside to Wechseldorfer. Good defense by Kwapizetsky, but the wingspan of Wechseldorfer gets it over the shorter Kwapizetsky. Biggest lead of the night for either team. It's 9 for the Mustangs. Fratzel trying to find Matthew Davis inside, and another St. James turnover. Looks like they've been playing a little bit too sped up so far in this one.
Yeah, I really think St. James needs to slow it down a little, catch their breath, take their time doing the fundamental tasks, because that will help them in the long run.
Blue Valley North looking to extend their lead out to double digits. Back to that almost 2-2-1 zone look for the Thunder. Coach Dom loves to switch up his defenses in the last minutes of the half. Trying to trick him up. Dusan, deep mid-range, no good. And that one almost an over the back call. They're not going to call it. as Matthew Davis now trying to run it. Peters thinks about the three, dribble drive in. No foul on that one. Blue Valley North now trying to looking to push the pace. Good defense by Fratzl to bat it, but comes down with it is Jackson Reese for the easy two.
Now, one thing I noticed on defense, St. James on defense, is that was the first time Jonathan May was not on Will Davis. He was actually on Dusan.
Yeah, Kwapazetsky up, good bucket there. Cade Kwapazetsky.
Great job by Jacob Fratzl once again finding the open man.
9-point game, nearing the 10-second mark in this half. The Mustangs will hold for the last shot. They're probably going to try to go to Dusan or Will Davis here in the remaining seconds. 3 seconds left, deep three there. They're going to call a foul, and 3 shots coming up for Tyler Sand.
I love the effort by Jacob Fratzl, but he has to be more careful. We don't need him taking an unnecessary foul at the end of a half when this could come back to bite us later in the game when he's going to have to sit out because of too many fouls.
Sand first free throw up and in. Absolutely something you hate to see. The end of the half, it's going to be the last shot, but 3 free throws coming up. Already hit one of them and hits the second one. 11-point lead. Low scoring game in this one so far. It's been a struggle for both offenses, especially this Thunder offense. So we're struggling to pick it up so far in this one. We'll see what halftime adjustments Coach Dom makes. As Sand is perfect from the line there, 3 for 3. Half a second left, probably a half-court heave by Davis. That one no good there. 28-16, the Thunder trailing in this one by the Mustangs. We'll send it down to Mary Claire.
Thank you, Jude. Coach, what is the top adjustment you need to make here at half to keep Blue Valley North from easy buckets in the paint?
I thought we were pretty good defensively. The problem is offensively. We missed 6 or 7 layups. They've done a good job guarding a three. I don't think we made a three. And we've got to make layups and threes.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mary Claire. 28-16, Mustangs lead over the Thunder. We'll send it in the halftime. We'll be right back on the Thunder Broadcasting Network.
From Thunder Studios in Lenexa, Kansas, this is TBN Pulse.
Hello, Thunders. I'm Juan Santoyo. In this episode of TBN Pulse, we'll talk to Mrs. Walters, our Director of Community, to talk about how our community systems build up God's kingdom in our school. And we have a profile of Mrs. Comfort, who is new to St. James Academy this year. This is TBN Pulse.
Each of our communities are named after saints, so we have 8 different communities, and really what sets them apart is kind of the charism that gets developed out of that saint's spirituality. The dean and the community captains, mentors, and house captains are always praying with that saint. At community prayer each day, the prayer that is led by the dean and the community captains was actually written. We wrote all of those except Padre Pio. Padre Pio's prayer was written by Saint Padre Pio, and they pray a portion of it. But every time communities come together, we're praying those prayers that were either written by people in our community out of that charism of that saint. Another example would be in St. Catherine, right? Mr. Matt Joshi, the dean, wrote that prayer, and he knows St. Catherine very well from reading her writings and her spirituality. And even over in MOLA, MOLA cares a lot about the pro-life issues and honoring the dignity of life from conception to natural death. So they help form in their community this identity around we want to honor and respect each human person. They pray with it, and then they find ways to live it out on a daily basis. Dean and the community captains work to organize our announcements and any celebration of props, or I know MOLA does MOLA mentions, just to kind of celebrate the good that is happening on a daily basis. There's a culture that's formed within each community, and a lot of it has to do with the spirituality of the saint and also just the personalities of your leadership team too, for the personalities of your dean and your mentors and your community captains and your house captains.
To me is a place where I find family, and a real connection between brothers and sisters in Christ. I ran for community captain because I thought it would be fun to be able to lead the community that I love very much and all of my friends.
Are we perfect at community here at St. James Academy? No, but is it worth it? Absolutely. And that coming together in community, we are going to pass on the faith through building relationships. But if we don't know one another and trust one another first with those small talks and those little ways, then it's not going to build to those bigger conversations.
Our community system is another part of what makes St. James Academy so great. Thank you to Cooper Nash for producing that segment. At the beginning of the school year, we added a bunch of great staff. Let's meet another one and get to know Mrs. Comfort.
My name is Emily Comfort. I teach Salvation History, so I teach freshman Salvation History, and I also coach C-team volleyball. Being in the classroom is really great, and I love the aspect of getting to know my students, but even getting to teach some of my students that I coach, get to know them in a new and different way and get to know more kids. So I think it just kind of crosses the boundary of class lines, and it crosses the boundary of like other kind of cliques that high school typically brings. And so I like that about volleyball. I like the fact that we are very faith-based. I like that we strive to be inclusive but also compete and have a lot of fun. Having more faces, especially as an incoming freshman or as a transfer student, having more faces for people that you know, that you can see passing in the hallway or at Thunder Black, just having some people like kind of built-in friends is really nice, as well as just like being a part of something special, which I think we are here. So for me, we tend to start practice with prayer and end practice with prayer, which is awesome. I think it's also a big example of it is just like living it out loud. Living it with the girls on the team, living it with my family and with our parents on the team as much as we can. And then just like really bringing it to life as we go. Best part about coaching at a Catholic school, definitely being able to pray with my kids. I think there's a really special aspect of being able to start a competition with prayer, or just like being mindful of what's going on in our community and being able to go to the Lord with that as a team and not just feel alone in that aspect.
Becca Cordova. I play volleyball. I pray before and after every game because I know that with God I can do my best and He'll help me get through whatever I need to get through. I feel like this year was a lot of like sisterhood was incorporated in it, with the team showing up for the other teams in their games. Freshman year I was gonna try out, but then I had health issues and I was injured in my knee. So finding out I wasn't gonna be able to play was a lot. It was really sad, but then this year through a lot of prayer and hard work, I almost wasn't able to play, but I went to adoration one day. And when I got home, my mom told me that she would take me to a different doctor to get my physical signed so I could. Well, most people basically like have the same faith in how we're able to pray together before and after games and practices to like come together.
That segment was produced by My Mind Dvorak. Thank you to Mrs. Comfort for the interview. And thank you to all the students in the St. James Academy Media Arts program for making these segments, and thanks to you for watching TBN Pulse. I'm Juan Santoyo. God bless you. Go Thunder!
From Thunder.
We welcome you back. We're going to send it down to Mary Claire.
Locker room.
Just to keep doing what we're doing, we're getting really good looks. We're not going to get more better ones than at the rim, so we just got to put them in and keep guarding like we did. I think we guarded really well. We can do that and make a couple of layups so they can go see the game switch.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
Spence, do you want the Thunder to see?
I really want to see faster ball movement by the Thunder. We've noticed Blue Valley North, they're getting the ball out quick. Triple threat. They either dribble, shoot, or pass it as fast as possible. So we want the Thunder to do that to maximize their opportunities of winning. Great interview there by Coach Wiggins, a relatively new pickup by the coaching staff. He actually played basketball professionally in Canada for a while.
Max, I heard you wanted to play basketball in Canada when you're older.
I don't want to go to Canada, Jude.
Fair enough. 28-16, Mustangs lead the start of the second half underway. Been a low-scoring game so far in this one. We'll see what halftime adjustments both teams made. It's Dusan running the point, and that's going to be the illegal screen right there. Right call. Trey Wexeldorfer moved a little bit too early on the screen on Fratzel, and he's going to get the player control foul there.
Good call right there. We noticed Cade Quap had troubles with that earlier in the season where he might have seemed a little bit timid to take on the screen.
Fratzel running the point here for the Thunder. Good move inside. Can't get the angle. Fighting for the rebound, and the Mustangs come down with it. Tough shot by Fratzel. Just can't get to go. That time stolen away by Hornback. Hornback, easy, fast break. He gets the steal. Cookies. Hornback takes it up and in.
Amazing play right there by Hornback. Fratzel earlier came into the paint just with a little bit too much speed. Once again, he needs to stay under control.
That one batted away. Hornback with the hustle once again, and they're going to call a foul on him.
Amazing play by Hornback. He really is a Dennis Rodman-like player.
Man, we said going into the night, Noah Hornback, we're going to be saying his name a lot and what effort he has shown. On the other end, fights to get the rebound, steals it off of him, gets a bucket on the other end. See him out there diving on the floor, trying to get the fast break. Deep three there by Wexeldorf, up and in.
Big shot by Wexeldorf right there. Pretty easy for the Blue Valley North to score.
Peters with it now, dribble drive in, kicks it inside to Fratzel. Fratzel over to Hornback. Kolich now with it. Kolich trying to drive in, kicks it out. Open look for three, doesn't take it. Peters gonna dribble drive in. Trying to find somewhere to go with it, puts it up. That one just out of control, no good.
That's really a shot you don't need to take. That's when I'd like to see his teammates maybe move around a little bit, cut, get open, so they don't force a bad shot like that.
Sand tries a corner three of his own. That one up and in.
Jacob Fratzel bringing the ball up once again.
And a quick timeout out of the half for the Thunder. 6:18 left in the third quarter. The Mustangs are already extending their lead out here to 16 points. That three-ball game has not been working for the Thunder. Thunder have yet to make a three-pointer in this one, and that's something that they need to make in order to win these types of games. The Thunder, and if you look at all the games they have won, they have shot the three ball at a high percentage. Tonight, not doing that at all. And Blue Valley North on the other end, 2 threes already out of this half.
There you see Hornback tipping the ball away and laying it in really easy.
Love to see that effort out of Hornback. You'd love to see the entire team start to pick up onto that effort.
Now, St. James is really struggling here because back when I played, and it still is like this, Coach Dahm puts a massive emphasis on the three. We spend probably 3/4 of practice just taking corner threes, taking those shots so we get them get good at them in game, because those are the shots we want to take, but they are not falling tonight for the Thunder.
Not yet. All you need to do is make one, and it starts to be contagious around the other team. Coming out of a timeout, you love to see Emmett Peters have a drawn-up play, maybe some off-ball screens for him to get an open look. But that one, easy lay there. That one blocked away, though, by the taller Davis for Fratzel. Looked like he had a bunch of room, but Davis comes out of nowhere as he puts up another three, no good. Davis yet to score in this one.
Good board by Noah Hornback right there, giving it to Fratzel.
Corner three on the other end. That one off the rim, no good. Fighting for the rebound. The Mustangs come down with it. And it's just been a closed lid on the rim tonight from three-point land for the Thunder.
I would really like to see Jake Kolich make a three right here.
There's a three on the other end, no good. That's got to be an over-the-back call. And they are going to call it.
Back to what I was saying about Kolich. Kolich is one of those guys where if he makes his first shot, he is not missing. But if he misses his first shot, he gets a little bit in his head, starts having a harder time. But as we've seen him grow through his St. James career, he's become more mentally strong, where he can miss a few shots and not pull himself down.
Absolutely. See the frustration on the bench like you talked about from Kolich there. One of those guys that can get hot quick like a microwave. Fratzel with it now. They're going to call an offensive foul on the Thunder. Call a legal screen on Damal. You see it right there. Probably the right call. Almost tried to back up into it. Kind of setting a little block like a left tackle in football would there.
That was the correct call, Jude. As you can see, Evan did not get his feet set, which is what the refs are looking for.
Absolutely. Corner dribble drive in, mid-range. She's been good at that tonight. Can't get that one to go. Rebounded by Hornback. Thunder have to get some sort of momentum on the offensive side. Hornback trying to post up. Find inside. Damal up and in for the easy two. Good pass there by Hornback. Cut the deficit down to 14.
Noah Hornback doing his best Jacob Fratzel impression right there, finding the open man in the paint.
Shot on the other end, no good for the Mustangs. Pushing the pace here, it's Peters. Needs some sort of bucket here to get the momentum. Hornback tries a three, rattles home!
Bang!
Noah Hornback, someone you don't expect to shoot the three ball, but man, has he been a spark for the Thunder tonight. Hits the first team three from downtown. It's Noah Hornback.
Noah Hornback, just a free safety playing some ball tonight.
Absolutely. 34-23, what a shot. I mean, here's on the other end, the assist by Noah Hornback. Find inside, Damal up and in for the easy two. But man, Noah Hornback has been doing it all tonight. Rebounding, assist, even shooting the three ball. And he's not even a three ball type of guy, but he's getting it to go tonight.
He studied. He knew he could make that shot. Noah Hornback, one of those players, immense confidence, immense. And you love to see him take that right over Will Davis, not backing down to the challenge.
What a shot there by Hornback. You love to see that sort of momentum there by the Thunder.
That really is a momentum shift in this game. When you see a player who's not likely to make a three, nail it. Thunder setting up on defense right there.
North with the ball. It's Dusan still running the point. Back to that zone look for the Thunder. 34-23, 11-point lead for the Mustangs. Timeout called by Blue Valley North, trying to reset their guys. We'll see what they call here out of the timeout. Will Davis yet to score in this one. Kicks it out, Dusan. Spin move inside, kicks it out. Won't take the three. Back to Dusan. Dusan will try a corner three. That one up, no good. Hornback with the rebound. Got to see some points here on this end for the Thunder. Try to cut to single digits, really get some momentum going if you want a shot in this one. Three by Peters. That one rattles out, no good. Great shot there by Peters, just couldn't get it to fall. On the other end, inside it's Davis, kicks it back out. Thinks about the three, doesn't take it. Tries a dribble drive on Damal, he can't get it. Pass inside, good find up and in to Jackson Reese for the two.
Thunder have been doing good with that zone defense recently. I believe Coach Dom calls it for them to come back to earth, catch their breath, notice what they're doing. it's really good when Dusan earlier just dribbling the ball or holding the ball there.
Good layup on the other end by Fratzel. That one almost airmailed, but gathered in by Tyler Sand. Dusan back with it. Near in the 3-minute mark in the third quarter, 11-point lead for the Mustangs. It's been right around this mark for the entire half. That one up and in. Good layup there. Cal Hauser getting his first points of this one.
That is the downfall of the zone defense that the Thunder run. Just finding the open man driving with a full head of steam makes it hard to defend.
Absolutely, Peters with it. Tries to get over to Fratzel. That one telegraphed. Dusan up. He smokes the layup, no good, but gets his own rebound. Not enough white jerseys hustling to the ball there. That one's stolen away, but out of bounds. Will stay with the Thunder, and almost like a lack of effort you're seeing from the Thunder here. Some getting a little too lazy with those passes. And
Jacob Fratzel right there, when Dusan went to go up on the layup, running by Dusan really quickly when he's mid-air makes it really hard to make the shot because it makes you a bit uneasy.
Now a 1-3-1 zone look of their own for Blue Valley North, extending it all the way out. Almost a little matchup zone here, switching back and forth between it.
The Thunder getting really lazy with their passes.
Mangini trying to dribble drive in, kicks it in. Daymall, short mid-range shot, can't get it to fall from the corner. Rebounded by the Mustangs.
Frankie right there did a little no-look pass. That is one thing that I do not like to see. He's trying to be a little flashy right now, and that is not what the Thunder need.
Into the corner, another three, up and in. It's Jackson Reese, not the guy that you'd expect to be tearing this Thunder team up, but man, has he made a difference off the bench. Mangini still running the point. This lead all the way out to 18, the biggest lead for the Mustangs tonight. Needs some sort of spark here. Kicks it over into the corner. Corner three by Matthew Davis. Up and in. Matthew Davis with the three ball. And a good timeout by Coach Dom to reset their guys. We'll probably see a little defensive switch here look. Try to cause some confusion on the other end. The Mustangs have been able to score it at a high volume so far in these past couple minutes.
Frankie recently has been bringing the ball up. And me personally, I would like to see Jonathan May or Jacob Fratzel bring the ball up. They're a bit more cool, calm, collected. Frankie seems to get a bit ahead of himself, doing no-look passes, making a sloppy pass. It's just, I would like to see somebody with a bit more ball security bringing the ball up.
Matthew Davis, it's his first shot of the night from that corner three. Matthew Davis, one of those guys that we talked about with Coolidge. If he can make 1-3, he'll start to rattle home a couple more. Just like a microwave, he can heat up quick. You'd love to see the Thunder get the ball to Matthew Davis more. Let him shoot it now.
Matthew Davis has really been one of those players that has stepped up this year. Last year, looking at him sophomore year, he was pretty good. He was on JV, but the leap he took over the summer to get where he is today has just been incredible.
And right on cue, Matthew Davis with the rebound on the missed Will Davis shot. Hornback now dribbling it around, gives it over to Mangini. Trying to dribble, drive in, kicks out to the corner. Daymall, open three. Now one just short, fighting for the rebound. Hornback comes down with it, and they're gonna call a foul. Let's take a look at this one. Goes up for it. Oh my, it looked like he got all ball there.
That really could have gone either way. That's the risk of going up for the ball when you're behind somebody, is getting the reach over the back. Even though he wasn't over his back, it was still somewhat of a dangerous play when you're both midair and you're reaching over somebody.
Yeah,
but right there, it could have gone either way.
Yeah, that's Hornback's third foul already in this one. Only two more to give. They're going to sit him for the rest of this quarter. 15-point lead. Let's see if the Mustangs try to go 2 for 1 here. Back to the zone look for the Thunder. You need to guard him right there, as he's been able to hit the three ball to high volume, but can't hit the mid-range. Airballs it. Frankie Mangini trying to push the pace. Daymall inside. Goes up for the layup, gets fouled. 2 shots coming up. Almost looked like he traveled there. Almost looked like he took that third step. But nonetheless, 2 shots coming up for Evan Daymall.
One thing I noticed right there is Frankie dribbling down the sideline. That is what Coach Dom likes to call driving down the fence. Usually the ball carrier goes straight down the middle and everybody else is on the fences, which is close to the sideline, which creates open passes and easy ways to get the ball down court fast on a fast break. But right there, just happened so fast, nobody was down there.
And a good pass inside to find Damal by Mangini there as Damal hits the first free throw. Looking to go 2 for 2 here from the line, cut the deficit down to 13. And he will. .30 seconds left in this quarter, about a 4-second shot clock, game clock differential here. They're gonna probably try to hold for it and get the shot clock down low.
Looks like Jonathan May is getting in Will Davis's head a little bit. As you can see, he was swatting his arm down and pushing him away, trying to create space from Jonathan.
10 on the game clock. Over trying to drive inside, kicks it back out, puts up a 3, no good. Damal with the rebound. You got 3 seconds, gotta go fast here. Fighting for the ball, no one's gonna get a shot off there, but a good defensive stop by the Thunder. 13-point deficit going into the fourth quarter. Send it down to Mary Claire.
Are doing a good job containing Will Davis so far tonight. He wants to have a good showing tonight after his sister, Jalea Davis, was named a McDonald's All-American earlier this week. She has over 15 D1 offers, including South Carolina and Iowa. She has committed to KU, and they are getting a great player in person. Back to you guys.
We'll be right back here on the Thunder Broadcasting Network.
Holy Spirit, you are welcome here. Come flood this place and fill the atmosphere. Your glory, God, is what our hearts long for. To be overcome by your presence, Lord.
We welcome you back here for the start of the fourth quarter. 43-30, the Mustangs lead over the Thunder. We'll see what they call out a half. A deep pass over to Mangini, setting up what was about to be a Peters three-point shot. Can't get to go, dribble drives inside, gets it up and in for 2.
Good play. Right there, I forget what Coach Dom calls it, but that is an end-of-the-game play when we need 2 points to win the game.
Love to see Emmett Peters starting to heat up here. Start the fourth quarter, you're going to need him to heat up and heat up fast if you want a chance in this one. Davis still with nothing. Kicks it out over to Sand, back to Dusan. Dusan had a quiet third quarter, but it's been Jackson Reese has been the killer for this Blue Valley North team. He's on the bench right now. Dusan, pull up, mid-range, can't get to go, Damal rebound. Thunder with a chance to cut it to single digits here. Mangini running the point. Inside, Fratzel, up and in for 2. Good find by Mangini. Running the point with Fratzel in the game, something you don't see very often, but a good bucket.
That was really great defense right there by the Thunder. I believe a wise man once said a great defense, or a good defense is a great offense.
Absolutely there. This one's stolen away by Mangini. Thunder starting to get some momentum here. Mangini dribble driving on Dusan. Got to be under control here. Don't want to turn it over. Fratzel, dribble drive inside. Tough right-hand shot. Tries to draw a foul. Doesn't get it. And that's one of those out-of-control shots that you don't like the Thunder to see.
Jacob Fratzel picking Dusan up early.
Davis inside, trying to back down Peters. Puts it up. High arcing shot. Once again, no good by Will Davis. Fighting for the rebound. It's going to be a jump. They're not going to call a jump ball. They're going to call a foul on the floor by Mangini. Looks like a jump ball. Let's look at the replay. Let's see how they sort this one out. Actually, here's the Peters tough shot. They're going to call the foul on Ed. They're going to call it on Francis Mangini.
Emmett right there having great defense. He has using his long arms to his advantage against Will Davis.
Davis with it, gives it over to Dusan in the corner. It's a 9-point lead over to Dusan, trying to back down once again. Kicks it out and throws it away, a turnover.
Great defense right there by Emmett Peters, knowing Dusan was going to give the ball up to Will Davis.
Yeah, Will Davis trying to use his height advantage there on Peters, but good job by the Thunder and a good game plan by Coach Dom to double down on Davis, get him a little bit flustered, and he turns the ball over. Still 0 points for the 6'8" sophomore. Fratzel with it, gives it over to Damal. Damal gives it over to Peters. Peters now trying to work with it. Trying to pass it into Damal. Up, they're going to call a foul. They're going to call it on the floor, I believe. So no shots coming up. It's going to be a baseline throw-in.
What you see right here on the replay, right before the replay starts, that is what Coach Dom calls cheetah. Giving the ball to Evan Dejamal, and then Emmett running right off of his hip for an easy layup. But instead, Emmett gives it back to Evan.
Peters misses the 3-1 hustle by Fratzel to come all the way from out of bounds to get the rebound. Peters up with the right hand, no good. Gets his own rebound. Kicking out, Mangini tries a 3. Up and in! Frankie Mangini with a huge 3 to cut the deficit down to 6 points. 43-37, Mustangs still ahead here nearing the 5-minute mark in this game. And a timeout by Blue Valley North, and this Thunder crowd is loving it.
Emmett Peters with great effort right there, getting his board back and finding Mangini.
And it all starts with the rebound. Well, here's the pass here by Peters, kicks it out to Mangini. Mangini hits a huge big-time shot, but it all starts with Jacob Fratzel. Fratzel throws the ball in. Peters misses his 3-point shot. Fratzel sprints all the way from out of bounds to get the rebound, kick it back out to Peters, and even give this Thunder team a chance at a second-chance bucket.
Yep. Right there, that is what we need. We need to get offensive rebounds. It really is a second chance to score. That is what the Thunder has done horribly in the past, is not getting their own offensive rebounds and letting the other team get a board, giving them second chance points. That is what tends to kill them.
Yeah, like we talked about earlier, we need Emmett Peters to heat up if the Thunder want to have a chance in this one. And he's been getting some buckets and an assist there after getting 2 of his own rebounds. Love to see this effort. I'm liking this 5 out there for the Thunder with Mangini, Fratzel, Peters, Davis, and Damal. They've been able to play some good defense on Will Davis. You've got to keep him contained. They've been able to do so far. We'll see if they can do it here as they are now in a zone look. Dusan with it, trying to figure out this zone. Kicks it inside to Davis. Davis trying to get something to go. Up, once again, no good. And an over-the-back call. Great defense by the Thunder to hold him to 0 again.
There you see Evan Dejamal staying straight up as to not foul. And Matthew Davis going up for the board with Wechseldorfer reaching over.
And part of this, you got to think it's just mental, right? I mean, not being able to put up those shots that he's probably hit time and time again, you got to think it's just mental. Dejamal with the ball. Trying to find someone. Gives it over to Mangini. Kicks it out to Fratzel. Thinks about the deep 3, won't take it with the taller Davis guarding him. He's going to try to use his quickness. This one batted away. Peters now with it. Has an attempt. Puts up a 3. That one well short and rebounded by the Mustangs.
Not very often do you see Emmett Peters miss a shot like that.
Davis with the ball. Gives it inside to Wechseldorfer. Kicks it back out. It's Dusan with it. Dusan dribble driving inside. That one blocked away by Mangini, but no one gets the rebound, and Wechseldorfer puts it up and in. Mangini now with it, gives it over to Davis. Fratzel gets the high screen by Damal. Kicks it out to Damal. Mangini thinks about trying another one. He won't. He'll drive inside. Left hand. That one just out of control. Won't go there. and this timeout by Blue Valley North has been good for them. This one blocked away by Damal.
Good block by Evan right there. As you see, Frankie a little bit out of control, not having too much speed on his drive. He needs to slow it down a little bit, take a breather.
Corner three by Sand, no good. Fighting for the rebound. Peters comes down with it.
Emmett Peters really has been working on his defense these past few weeks.
Fratzel with it in the corner. Gives it inside. Hornback up. No good. Won't get the foul there. Mangini, good defense. He steals it away. Fighting for the rebound. Stolen away again.
My. Amazing effort there by St. James.
And a timeout for the Thunder. Great effort to bat it away and steal it twice.
Frankie diving on the ball right after Hornback. That is what you love to see. Hornback does this every game, but this is the first time I have seen Frankie lay it all on the line to get a rebound, to get a steal.
Gotta love this effort by the Thunder. 45-37. We'll be right back on the Thunder Broadcasting Network.
The Sparks Center is where students can come to help with learning, enrichment, collaboration. So say you're working on a problem or writing an essay and you get stuck in seminar and you're like, I just don't know what to do. You can ask your seminar teacher or study hall teacher. You can come on down during the day. We'll solve your problems and you can get right back to work so that you can be more efficient and have fun at home.
Welcome you back here on TBN. 45-37. Mustangs still with the lead. 3 minutes, 11 seconds left in this one. Thunder with the ball. Have the ball from the baseline. You gotta get a bucket here if you're the Thunder. You got the momentum from that good defensive play by Mangini and Hornback. Now you need some sort of bucket to continue this momentum, make it a 6 or 5 point game, get a stop, come down, make it a 1-score game.
Jake Kolich in the game.
Yeah, with Kolich in the game, you got to watch. They might try to get a quick three off to him. He's subbed in for Davis.
Now, this is the play they call triangle, I believe.
Great play design up and in for Hornback. No good. Gets his own rebound and puts it up and in.
Good board by Hornback right there. If you notice, Jake Kolich standing deep outside the three-point range. He is what was known as the safety. Just in case they didn't have anything else, Jacob Fratzel would have thrown it up to him.
This one batted away by Hornback. Hornback steals it. Peters on the run.
Peters.
Up and in and one! What a bucket, Emmett Peters. Getting this Thunder team fired up and a chance to make it a 1-score game.
There you see the inbound to Hornback, trying to lob it up. A few years ago, we ran that with Sam. Now I can't remember Sam's last name. He was Sam Summerhalder. Yeah, he was a great player. He would dunk that.
Peters can't get the free throw to go in and out. Tough break there for the Thunder. 45-41. This Thunder team has all the momentum in this one. Got to get a defensive stop here, though. Sand with the ball, gives it over to Dusan. 2.5 minutes left in this game. Good defense by the Thunder. The student section getting into it now. Wechseldorfer can hit it from three if they let him. Will Davis with it, dribbling it all the way out. They want an ISO on Peters. 10 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Dusan. Dusan guarded by Fratzel, gets the high screen. Kicks it inside. Great pass and find inside to Wechseldorfer to make it a 6-point game. Good find there. On the other end, it's Fratzel finds it of his own and a reverse layup by Damal.
Find. Evan with the reverse layup right there.
And this game's going to come down to the wire regardless. Under 2 minutes now. Davis with it, kicks it over to Dusan. They're going to try to get Wechseldorfer inside with it. Good help defense by Peters to bat it away, and Fratzel comes down with it. That's textbook defense there. Fratzel all the way. No good, gets the foul. 2 shots coming up for Jacob Fratzel.
Amazing team chemistry right there. As you've noticed, about 2 years ago, there you see Emmett with his layup. About 2 years ago is when this team started clicking and really, really coming together as a team. Actually,
Fratzel's first free throw up and in to make it a one-possession game.
There you see Fratzel finding the open man once more, hitting Evan for the reverse layup.
This Thunder team was down by as many as 18 points in this one, all the way down to 3. Fratzel looking to try to make it a 2-point game. Fratzel remains perfect from the line, 47-45. Do we have a ball game on our hands? Down 18 points all the way down to down 2. A minute 30 left in this one. 47-45 Mustangs lead, and they will call a timeout. This
Jacob
Thunder
Fratzel.
crowd is loving it.
Jacob Fratzel ecstatic right now.
In the effort that we have seen, we talked about this earlier, we wanted to see more effort coming into this fourth quarter, and man, have we seen it from every single player on this court, giving it their all, slowly chipping away at this deficit all the way to a one-possession game.
Yep. As I was talking about earlier, the team chemistry the Thunder have is crazy. Fun fact, where this team really started to bond, I was actually there because this is back when I still played basketball. We were having team lunch at the Hornbacks house, and funny enough, Jacob Fratzel and Emmett Peters bet each other that they could fit more Mike and Ikes in their mouth. And I was watching the video about yesterday, and just the amount of fun they were having really brought this team together.
Yeah, absolutely. This team, one of the closest teams you'll probably see in the EKL. You can just tell they want to give it all for the brother beside them. The student section in the Thunderdome getting up and active. Big defensive possession here for the Thunder. About 92 seconds left in this one. Got to give it your all here for both teams. Mustangs have been cold on the offensive end. We'll see if the Thunder can hold defensively. The 5 out there, it's Kolich, Hornback, Fratzel, Daymall, and Peters. Got to love that 5 out there right now.
No Hornback, not giving Tyler Sand any room before the play starts.
Absolutely. Davis over to Dusan. Dusan dribble drive with the right hand up and in and one. What a bucket by CJ Dusan.
That is a tough lay right there. Amazing play by CJ Dusan.
And that's just one of those momentum killers. The gym going instantly silent after that one. Make it from a 2-point game all the way to a 4-point game, possibly 5 after this free throw. And that wasn't even bad defense. That was just a great shot by CJ Dusan, the 6-foot junior.
Jacob Fratzel right there standing behind the three-point line, talking to his teammates, setting up a play on offense already.
Yeah, and you don't need a 3 just yet. You got a minute 22, but you want to try to get a bucket as quick as possible here, down 5. You got to make it a one-possession game with about probably a minute left in this one. Fratzel dribble drive, using his speed, kicks into the corner. Hornback will try a 3. That one rattles in and out. Offensive rebound by Daymall. Daymall puts it up, no good. Davis with the rebound for the Mustangs. Mustangs going to try to slow it down here, kill some clock off, and you got to start fouling soon if you're the Thunder. They'll call a foul there on the floor.
DeMall on offense looking a bit flustered, just chucking the ball up when he did not need to just yet.
Yeah, it's one of those things on the offensive rebound from Daymall. You would love to see him kick it out. Every blue jersey was in the paint there. You would have loved to see him kick it out. Open dude for 3 instead of just trying to put it up right away as soon as you see it. As soon as you get that offensive rebound.
Will Davis ended up on the ground right there. I did not see it. Jude, did you?
No, not really. It looked like it was kind of a flop, trying to draw some sort of extra call. Fighting for the ball, kicks it back out. Got to start fouling soon if you're the Thunder. You got fouls to give.
Jacob Fratzel reaching, and a foul is called.
Gets it there. You still got one more foul to give before shots. Sorry, next foul is 2 shots coming up, and they're going to make a smart substitution. Check in Jackson Reese, one of their better free throw shooters in this one. They got their best free throw shooters out there. If I'm the Thunder, I'm fouling Will Davis right away. He's been in his head all game, 0 points. Got to try to get him to the line. Not almost what Emmett Peters did there, but they're still waiting on the foul. Hornback gets a steal.
Amazing play by Hornback.
Now it's Peters trying to get it, and it's stolen away, but they're going to call a travel on Will Davis. The Thunder have the ball with 37 seconds left, down 5. You got to get a quick bucket and a quick foul.
Hornbeck really got bailed out right there with the bad pass to Emmett.
Yeah, good steal by a Hornbeck, but that one tried to get it a little bit too forced into Peters. Couldn't hang on to that one. And here's the inbounds play by Fratzel. We'll see what they draw up here. Fratzel with it now, trying to drive baseline. Peters inside, that one blocked away.
Rejected.
Kolic gets it though. Gotta go quick. Fratzel deep three. Up, no good. Damon with the rebound, kicks it out. Kolic, fadeaway three, that one's short. Fighting for the rebound, it comes down with its Blue Valley North. And they'll get the foul with 19 seconds left in this one. Blue Valley North with the 5-point lead, going to the free throw line.
Jacob Fratzel seeming a bit upset, and I understand his frustration. I mean, St. James has been dealing with the offensive rebounds all game, and when they finally do, they fail to make a shot.
Yeah, Fratzel tries to put up a way downtown shot, just in and out. And it was a beautiful shot, too. From our angle, looked like it was about to go in. Just in and out there. Need him to miss at least one if you have a single chance. And he hits the first one. Six-point game, not mathematically over yet, but with this free throw, if he can hit it, make it a three-possession game, most likely over. Second free throw up and in by Wechseldorfer. Thunder gonna need a miracle here. Kolic with it now. Dribble driving it up. Gotta put something up quick if you need a shot. Gives over to Hornbeck. Hornbeck dribble drive inside. Puts it up with the right hand. No good. Rebounded by the Mustangs, and that's gonna be all in this one. 52-45. The Mustangs come out with this one, but man, you gotta love the effort that we saw from the Thunder in the fourth quarter there. I mean, down 18 points in the second half, made it all the way to a 2-point game. Just couldn't hang on to that one.
Blue Valley North is a really tough team to beat. They are very well-rounded.
We'll send it down to Mary Claire with Coach Dom.
Thank you, Jude. Great fight tonight by the team. With a few tweaks, what are they capable of achieving down the stretch this year?
Well, we talked about, EKL play is going to be separated with little details that are going to determine the outcome. A really slow start in the first half kind of doomed us. But the kids showed a lot of heart, a lot of fight, cutting all the way from 15-2 there late. They just made 2 more plays than us there late.
Tight contest with Blue Valley West just 2 weeks ago in the tournament. What will be a key focus area in practice to get ready for the rematch Tuesday night?
We don't have a lot of practice time come this time of year, which is probably the players enjoy, but I don't. But their physicality really bothered us first game. We weren't able to get to our spots, and that's the main thing we're going to have to worry about.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
With the win, I'm Jude Wonder alongside Max Raquette and all of our TV and crew. Thank you for stepping in this one, Max.
Well, thank you, Jude. It's an honor to be here. Hopefully, I filled Will Nichols' shoes a little bit. And as always, shout out Uncle Lance.
52-45, Mustangs win this one. We'll see you next time here on the Thunder Broadcasting Network. God bless.